Hello everyone and welcome to this video. Just a little short video. I just want to see what other people's views or ideas on what I'm about to say and what your opinions are. Just a few things on the table, look at while I'm doing the video. A few months ago I went to local scrapyard, took a few bits and just inquired, asking them about if you want to buy copper off them, will they sell it and so on. And a comment one of the workers said to me, I thought, you idiot. It's been not playing in my mind, it's been over my head, over thinking it over and over again. And it's like I'm trying to, I don't know, it's trying to work out his logic on the opinion he said. And I just thought, I've got to make a video and see what other people think, because I can't even comprehend on how the hell he gets to the idea. But I went in, I asked him, out of curiosity, would you sell copper, like copper tubes, things like that? And they said, yeah, X amount of money. And he said, why, what do you want it for? I said, because I'll probably want to melt it into bars. And he said, oh no, you don't want to do that. He says, you don't want to melt them. I says, why is that? He said, because the second you melt copper or pure copper into bars like these, obviously these are not copper, these are lead. I've not got any copper bars with me at the moment. But if you melt copper and pour it into bars, instantly, say for instance, not 99, 100% copper, if you're the second, he said, sorry for laughing, he said the second you melt pure copper, right, instantly it becomes 68% copper. And I thought, okay. So is he trying to say that the second you melt that into a copper bar, they'll only pay as if it's 68% copper, because they can't tell what's inside it. So to cover themselves, they'll class it as 68% copper. That's what I thought. Might be doing that because obviously they don't know what's inside and stuff like that, even though they have got an XRF gun. No, that wasn't what he was getting at. He actually stated to me that the second you melt it, right, that because of all the impurities in the air, the molten metal absorbs all the impurities out the air, and then it only becomes, sorry about that, my wife was showing me. Yep, the second you melt it, all the impurities in the air get absorbed into the metal, and then it reduces it to 68% copper because of all the impurities that have been absorbed in through the air. And I'm thinking, oh my god, what the hell are you on about? No, that's impossible, because this is what's been going over my head. I thought, okay, I didn't want to correct him or anything, because he was adamant with conviction that is how it works. The impurities out the air absorb into the metal, and it lowers the quality, the percentage of the metal. So I just thought, okay, you know what I mean? I won't disrespect him, I'd leave him with it. But it's been mulling over my mind, thinking, okay, how the hell did he get to that? So one way of thinking it, so he's trying to say that if you melt, say 1 kilogram, and that it absorbs impurities out the air, or the, I don't know, whatever impurities in the air, then it's 68% copper. That means 32% is of other impurities. So theoretically, you're going to have about 1.2, 1.3 kilograms of molten metal in your crucible, because that's the only way you can go down to 68% copper. So you've either got to, say, another way of looking at it, if you put 6 kilograms of copper into a 6 kilogram mold, crucible, melted it, all the impurities are getting sucked into it. Wouldn't that crucible then start overflowing and overflowing and overflowing because of all the impurities? I've never seen that on a video. And if you put 1 kilogram of copper or another metal into a crucible and pour a 1 kilogram mold, you don't have a load more left and then pouring 300 grams into a second mold. So I'm like, I just can't fathom how the hell he's working out. And then I started doing rough calculations in my head in the sense of, if that is the case, right, and there's a possibility of that happening, then how much air would need to pass through that metal? And I've done a little bit of research. I didn't go into it too much because otherwise, with my anxiety and stuff, I'll end up spending flipping 30, 40, 50 hours researching it, trying to flipping get to try and work out anything that could be relevant. But I wasn't going to bother. I just thought I'll have a quick mess around. So a quick look on how much impurities in the air and shit like this. The only way to come anywhere close to even anything happening to that extent, you'd have to pass roughly minimum of 87,000 cubic feet of air actually through the metal to even start anything like that. So I don't know. It's see, even my brain isn't working trying to do this video because I can't even comprehend on what the hell his logic is. And the other thing I was thinking, well, if that is the case, then I don't know what the governments are moaning about global warming and stuff, because if 1 kilogram of molten copper, molten metal, can absorb like 300 odd grams of impurities out of the air, when there's hundreds of millions of tons of metal melted each year around the world, and the amount of volume of air it would need to pass through it or pass over it, by what he's saying, then shouldn't we have any impurities in the air? The air should be 100% perfectly clean, shouldn't it? With the amount of foundries and around the world. Anyway, I'm rambling on now. I just want to know what your thoughts are on that. What he was saying, if you melt copper, instantly it's going down to 68. That bar will be 68% copper because of all the impurities absorbed out of the air. What do you think on that? I know for one thing, I haven't gone back to that place because I thought if your workers, and actually it's the owner's son that said that, if that's how your workers think, then they haven't got a clue about metals, and they got a scrapyard. It puts me off a little bit. Anyway, what's your views? I might be totally wrong. That might actually be the case, but I don't think it is. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Oh dear.